Fire Epic Showdown. Gauff versus Anisimova. The All-American Semifinal Clash. Who will claim victory? Trophy live on Tennis Channel. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. There are few moments in tennis that feel bigger than the game itself. Moments when a court becomes an arena and two players step forward not just as athletes, but as symbols of possibility, legacy, and pride. The Beijing semifinals of 2025 offered one such moment. Coco Gauff versus Amanda Anisimova. Two Americans, two contrasting journeys, two rising icons colliding under the floodlights of the National Tennis Center. From the opening serve, the narrative was clear. This wasn't just a semifinal. It was an all-American showdown, a clash of power, precision, resilience, and destiny. The storylines that built the showdown: Coco Gauff, the teen who became a titan. At just 15 years old, Coco Gauff captivated the tennis world by defeating Venus Williams at Wimbledon 2019. She wasn't just another promising youngster. She was a phenomenon. Her electrifying speed, her fighting spirit, and her maturity beyond her years marked her as the face of the sport's future. By 2023, she fulfilled that promise, winning her first Grand Slam title at the U.S. Open. That victory elevated her from prodigy to superstar, cementing her as the leader of a new generation. In 2025, Coco arrived in Beijing as the face of American tennis. Fans knew she wasn't just competing for a title. She was competing to add another chapter to her growing legend. Amanda Anisimova, the resilient artist. Amanda Anisimova's story is different, carved from shadows as much as light. At 17, she stunned the tennis world by reaching the 2019 French Open semifinals, playing with a mix of daring aggression and elegant shot-making. Her backhand was whispered about like a painter's brushstroke, capable of creating magic from impossible angles. But life outside tennis struck cruelly. Personal tragedy, injury setbacks, and mental battles threatened to derail her promising career. Yet Amanda returned slowly, quietly, with resilience as her new weapon. By Beijing 2025, she wasn't just back, she was dangerous. She had fought her way through the draw, defeating top seeds and proving she belonged once more on the big stage. America divided, but proud. For U.S. tennis fans, the semifinal was bittersweet. On one hand, pride surged, two American women battling on global soil. On the other, heartbreak loomed. Only one could advance. The stage was set. The stakes couldn't have been higher. The atmosphere before the clash. The National Tennis Stadium in Beijing was alive with energy. Chinese fans waved American flags alongside their own. Commentators buzzed about the future of women's tennis. Social media lit up. Hashtag Gauff versus Anisimova was trending globally. It's not just tennis tonight, said a Tennis Channel analyst. It's theater. It's America's next chapter, written in real time. Inside the locker rooms, the players prepared differently. Coco bounced on her toes, headphones in, whispering motivational affirmations. Amanda sat quietly, staring at her racket, visualizing the first serve, the first rally, the first strike. When they walked onto the court, the crowd rose. Two warriors, one dream. Set one, the statement. The first ball was struck at 7:10 p.m. Beijing time. And immediately, the contrast of styles was clear. Anisimova, aggressive, flat strokes, looking to dominate rallies early. Gauff, explosive footwork. Defense turned into lightning counterattacks. At 3-2, Amanda broke serve with a ripping backhand down the line that froze Coco. She pumped her fist, eyes burning. By 6-4, Amanda had taken the set. The message was sent. She wasn't here to play supporting actress. She wanted the lead role. Set 2, the response. Champions rise when challenged. And Coco is nothing if not a champion. She adjusted, increasing her first serve percentage, attacking Amanda's forehand, and pulling her wide with vicious angles. The rallies grew longer, the crowd louder. At 4-2, Coco saved 3 break points with fearless aggression. The roar after her 118 miles per hour ace shook the arena. At 5-3, she broke Amanda's serve with a blistering forehand return, sealing the set 6-3. Match tied. One set all. Final set, the war. The final set was pure drama. Every point felt like a knife edge. Every rally drew gasps. At 2-2, they played a 26-shot rally. Defense, attack, drop shots, lobs. Finally, Coco flicked a backhand passing shot, collapsing in exhaustion as the crowd erupted. Amanda refused a wilt. At 4-4, she struck an ace to save break point, letting out a primal scream. But at 5-4, Coco broke her resolve. With relentless defense, she forced errors from Amanda's racket. Serving for the match, she unleashed 3 unreturnable serves and on match point, crushed a forehand winner into open court. Coco Gauff wins 4-6, 6-3, 6-4. Aftermath and emotions. The moment was electric. Coco dropped her racket, tears streaming, as the stadium roared her name. Amanda walked to the net with grace, embracing Coco in a heartfelt hug. That's what tennis is about, Amanda said later, pushing each other to the limit. I'm proud, even in defeat. Amanda is incredible, Coco told the crowd. She brought out my best tonight. I live for these battles. Fans didn't just witness a match. They witnessed the passing of fire between two warriors. What it means for American tennis? This semifinal wasn't just about who advanced. It was about what it symbolized. Resilience. Anisimova's comeback proved her artistry still belongs at the highest level. Dominance. Gauff showed she can carry American tennis into a new golden era. Legacy. Together, they reminded fans of the depth of U.S. women's tennis. Echoes of Serena and Venus, yet uniquely their own. As one analyst put it, tonight wasn't America versus America. It was America showing the world it still owns the future of women's tennis. The fan perspective. Social media erupted. Best semifinal of the year. Hands down. Thank you, Gauff and Anisimova. This is why I watch tennis. Drama, passion, respect. Goosebumps. American tennis is alive and thriving. From New York to Los Angeles, from Moscow to Manila, fans stayed awake, glued to the broadcast. The Tennis Channel reported record-breaking viewership for the match. Beyond Beijing. For Coco, the victory set up another shot at a prestigious title, adding fuel to her chase for world number 1. For Amanda, it was proof she had climbed back into the sport's elite conversation. But more importantly, for the sport itself, this match became a milestone. In 5, 10, 20 years, fans will say, do you remember that Beijing semifinal? Gauff versus Anisimova? That was the night tennis changed. Epilogue, why it was unmissable. What made this clash unforgettable wasn't just the scoreline. It was a story. 2 young women, carrying the weight of expectation, facing each other in the spotlight, and delivering a spectacle that transcended sport. This wasn't just a semifinal. It was a blockbuster, a war, a celebration, a promise of the future. And for anyone lucky enough to watch, whether courtside or on the Tennis Channel, one truth was undeniable. Fire you couldn't afford to miss it. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.